Alright, welcome to the video. This is called How to Play Like Yngwie Malmsteen. So I'm going to show you a few basic patterns that he uses throughout. This first one wasn't played in arpeggios from Hal, the song you just heard a minute ago that I played. He incorporates this part here in virtually every song he does. It's a pattern that goes a little bit like this. So let's go over this one first. So it's all alternate picked, usually on one string. So it's the same exact pattern. It's 6 notes and it's repeated 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So let's go over this very slowly. So the first pattern I just played there, again, it's all picked, so you have to really work on the right hand, alternate picked. So down, up, down. So it's 12th fret to 8th fret, and then to 10th fret, and then to 12th fret. 12th fret, and then back down to the 10th fret, and then back down to the 8th fret. So 12, 8, 10, 12, 10, 8, 12, 8, 10, 12, 10, 8. So he plays that a lot, and we can move it up the neck like I just did. Then you can go, and that's 13, 10, 12, 13, 12, 10. Next part, 15, 12, 13, 15, 13, 12. A little higher up here too. Now you get the 17, 13, 15, 17, 15, 13. And again, there'll be tabs for this. And you just shift that up. And that's, let's see here, that's 19, 15, 17, 19, 17, 15. So that's the first one he does. Now, you can move this all around the neck. I mean, he does. But also, you can do something in a more diminished fashion like he does. Something like that. So you can move it all around the neck. He loves to use the pickup in the closest to pointing towards the humbuckers there to get that nice clean tone. So let's go over that one real quick. It's the same thing we just played. It's the same finger styling like this. Except you're just going up the diminished scale. So we'll go over this one real quick. It moves around a bit. For example, when you start with this, the fingerings alternate every other string, so they're a little bit strange. So when you look at this, what you're really gonna do here is you're gonna start with the pinky on the 7th fret, then you're gonna hammer off to the 4th fret, 7, 4, 5, 7, 5, 4. Then you're going to move to the next string, the A string, and you're going to go 8, 8, 5, 7, 8, 7, 5. And again, there'll be tabs for this. Then to make this diminished right here on the D string, what we're doing is 9, let's see here, we're doing 9, 6, 7, 9, 7, 6, and then next position, which is going to be 10, 7, 9, 10, 9, 7. Then on the B string, you have 12, 12, 9, 10, 12, 10, 9. Last string, high E. And that is going to be 13, 10, 12, 13, 12, 10. Again, there's tabs for this. So, you know, you go. So you can move it all over the place. So let's go over our third pattern here. Something like this. Sounds a little bit like that. That's a legato line. Let's hear it again. This one's a little bit different. When we do this, we're going to start with the, well, this is the way Yngwie does it. I know I've seen it plenty of times and I've seen it live. That's the line. So that's what we're playing. So let's go over that. It's the same pattern repeated over and over again. You're going to start with the middle finger on the 12th fret, and we're going to hammer on from the 12th to the 13th and go something like this. Okay, so that's the first place we're going to start. So 12, 13, 12, 10, 13, 12, 10, shift down, right? 10, 12, 10, 9. And that's, it's just the same exact thing repeated in different areas of the fretboard. Then you're going to make sure when you move down to play the pattern in this area that we're going with the middle finger first. Get a good strong slap with that middle finger on the 9th fret. You're going to hammer on and off from the 9th to the 10th fret. So 9, 10, 9, 7, 10, 9, 7, shift down. And that would be 6, 7, 9. So 6, 7, 9, 7, 6. And then for the very, very last part, right? So same exact thing. Make sure you get that. You start this whole pattern when you're sliding down to the next part. Just make sure you really want to hit. You want to engage with that middle finger as hard as you can. This is a legato, more or less a legato line. So again, so 7, 8, 7, 5, 8, 7, 5, shift down, and that's going to shift to the 4th. 4, 5, 7, 5, 4. So, and it's basically that. So another lick I want to cover that I feel not many people do is this one string kind of ascending lick he does. Just goes right up and down the fretboard. So let's go over that. There's a lot of shifting in this. Basically, you're going to start, and it's just that pattern repeating over and over again. Listen. same thing over and over and over again. So let's break it down. That's what we're going to cover first. So 7, 4, 5, 7, slide up, 8, back to 5, 7, 8, so then you're going to slide with that pinky again. So that's 10, 7, 8, 10, 12. So those 3 notes there were 8, 10, 12. Okay, so that's 10, 7, 8, 10, 12, 8, 10, 12. So you just make sure you play it like that. Slide. Then slide. Then slide again. So you have your 17, 13, 15, 17, slide to the 19th, 15, 17, 19. So that's another good one that he does. So the last thing we're going to play so it's a 4-note per string, then a 3, then a 4, then a 3, and it's opposite because what you're doing every other string is your economy picking up. So for example, the first string, starting like this with this shape here, we're going to, with a downstroke, hit the 15th, then 14th with an upstroke, then 12, then shift down to the 11th fret. Carry that upstroke there to the next string, the B string on the 13th, 12th, and then 10th. Carry that upstroke again to the 12th on the G string, 12, 11, then you have 9, then you want to shift down, that's 4 notes there on that string, and that would be the 8th fret. Now carrying that upstroke to the next string, which is going to be 10, 9, and then 7. So far, we sound like this. Then you're going to go 3 notes here on the next string, on the D string, 10, 9, and then you have 7. Then the next string A, you have 10, 9, 7, 6. Okay, so that's an upstroke there because that's 4 notes. The 4th note you're sweep picking to the next string, and that's the low E, and that would be on the 8th fret, 7, and then you have 5. So those are the most important things that I see people really wanting to learn how to play but are not on video instructional. If you guys have any questions, again, leave any kind of questions or concerns in the comments below and I'll definitely get back to you, and there's tabs for this video at the end.